Welcome to Take Two Radio. We are pleased to bring you interviews with people in the entertainment and music industry, discussions and recaps of the 4 remaining daytime soaps. That's The Bold and the Beautiful, The Young and the Restless, General Hospital, and Days of Our Lives, as well as various other shows. For upcoming and previous shows, check take2radio.com. That's with the number 2. And you can find us on Blog Talk Radio, iHeartRadio, iTunes, and other streaming apps. Follow us on social media at Take Two Radio, and thanks for listening. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Take Two Radio Soaps and Review, whatever you want to call us. We're Take Two Radio. I'm Pam, your host, and joining us tonight as co-hosts are Anthony, David,
Good
and
evening.
Candace. Hello,
everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
I hope everyone's doing well. As my co-hosts know, I live in Chicago and have been going through some drastic storms and tornadoes, and thankfully no tornado touchdown, in my area. And where they were spotted, they didn't actually touch ground and do any damage. But we do know that others are going through this, and our prayers go out to Oklahoma and Arkansas and Ohio, and I'm not sure where else I've heard lately, but those are the ones that are mainly been on the news. Am I correct?
Pretty much. Basically, listeners,
correct.
if you've been affected by weather, we are praying for you.
Definitely. But in the meantime, we hope that you're safe and sound and enjoy listening to our show, because tonight we have a very special guest with us, and she's an actress and a writer, and most of you may recognize her from General Hospital, and she plays Willow, and her name is Katelyn MacMullen. Welcome, Katelyn.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Very, very big welcome.
How are you all doing?
Doing good.
Great.
We're hanging in there.
Loving that it's summer, hating that there's some weather issues out there for people that we love.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I haven't watched the news
right
lately,
now,
so this is the first time I'm hearing that.
Storms. You're where?
Oh, I said I haven't really been watching the news lately, so hearing you guys talk about it was the first time I've heard about what's going on. So I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Well, I'm sure you're extremely busy, and, I myself don't like to watch the news to see everything that's going on because it's usually bad news. But when you live in an area where there's storms and tornadoes going on, you kind of don't have a choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if it interrupts General Hospital. That's what really bothers me. The weather's not going to change in the hour that I need to see me some Willow and Chase, or maybe some Willow and Michael, or maybe some Willow slapping Nina.
Oh, wait. You need to repeat that. I didn't hear that. Hello.
He said that he likes to watch General Hospital because he wants to get some Willow and Michael, Willow and Chase, or even Willow and Nina.
The slap.
Yeah, we need another slap.
Yeah, it's coming.
I know, I've been getting a few requests for that.
I like to point out.
She is. She's amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, to start out with, let's go back a little bit and tell me, when you were a little girl, did you do the sing and dance and play things for your family and friends, or did the acting bug bite you later in life?
It actually started when I was pretty young. My parents got me into acting and mostly modeling as a kid. So I worked for Disney a lot, and just other, like Mattel, a lot of like toy brands. So I had a great time as a kid doing it, and I did like some commercials and stuff. And then when we moved to Reno, kind of just stopped there, and I started pursuing it again like 2 or 3 years ago. Actually, 3 years ago.
Okay, well, you did the Disney thing, so I have to ask, what's your favorite character?
Ooh.
Or Disney movie, or one of the above?
I love Jasmine.
Jasmine?
Yay!
Yes.
A whole new world.
Yes. She is my favorite.
Are you going to see the new Aladdin movie?
I cannot wait. I have been dying to see it. I think Will Smith is going to be amazing, and the rest of the cast is going to be amazing. I'm just so excited to see it, to be honest. I'm also excited to see the new Lion King that's coming out. That's the one thing I've been dying to see. But isn't it amazing?
Yeah, because
I didn't realize there was a new Lion King coming out, though.
It's
that's
a live
news
action
to me.
one.
Oh, yeah,
it's a live action one.
It looks awesome. You have to look up the trailer. It'll give you chills.
I'll send it to you, Pam.
Okay.
Because you have Toy Story comes out. Toy Story comes out this year. Toy Story 4, and the new Frozen. Yeah.
I'm freaking out. I'm the biggest Disney fan. I didn't know that. I'm so behind. Oh my gosh!
Yep.
Thank you for letting me know.
No problem. That's what we're here for.
And according to the spoilers, the new Toy Story has Easter eggs for just about every Disney movie up to this point.
It does.
It has what?
Easter eggs, which is like little jokes or hints about other movies, and they basically cram every movie you can think of into Toy Story.
Oh, that's right. My brother was telling me about that. Ooh.
Well, that'll be exciting for you since you're a big Disney fan. I mean, what more could you ask for?
So excited.
Maybe we'll get a little Aladdin and Jasmine on the carpet.
There you go. Next year's Nurses Ball. There you go.
Yes.
Next year's Nurses Ball.
There you go.
We're going to have a Latin. Okay. General Hospital, help you. I'm helping you out there. See, look at that. I would actually see that too.
Okay, well, then that's my first song choice. I'll let them know and see
there
what
you
they
go.
think.
See? I can see it now. It'll be Nurses Ball 2020 is going to be a Disney theme episode, and since ABC and Disney, are partners, and I can see it now. You as Jasmine, and you're singing, and we don't know if it's going to be Chase or Michael as as Latin, but we're going to just assume it's going to be one of them, and I can see it now. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. Oh.
Well,
and Dr. O can pop up as Jafar.
That would be really fun.
Well, if you could write a Disney movie for yourself to star in, what would it be called and what would it be about?
Oh, wow. That's a hard question because I would never want to say the wrong thing and then regret it for the rest of my life. Because this is a huge question. Okay, can we circle back? Because I'm going to have to think about that.
Yeah. No problem. Well, everybody loves your character, Willow, in General Hospital, and we want to know how the part came about for you and how you felt when you received your first script.
Oh, wow. It was, when you audition for General Hospital, you don't really know exactly what your role is going to be or what it entails. So I had no idea what my character was going to be like at all. And when I first got my first script, I just found out that I was a teacher. And I was like, oh, my gosh, I never would have expected this. That's so fun. So then I just, talked to a few of my friends that are teachers, and I was like, can you give me some advice? And then, as the scripts kept coming in, it started filling in more and more of Willow's past, and it just got so interesting. So it's been really, really fun and crazy.
Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah. It's a little crazy.
Right. Well, when you got your first script, I mean, how many pages was it for the very first one? Because you were thrown right in the middle, right away.
Right. I think my first script was, I want to say it was like 25 pages. So which actually isn't that much. But
isn't that much?
Out,
oh,
like,
my gosh.
Yeah.
So
and
a lot
my
for
first
me.
scene was with Roger and Becky, who are amazing. So that was really exciting because I watched some episodes before I started the show, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to work with them. So that was really fun.
So now you're in the swing of things, and everything's okay, and you're loving your part.
Oh yes, I love my part. I love the story. It's been such a blessing. I'm loving every minute of it.
We're glad to hear that because we definitely want you to stick around for a very long time.
Oh, that's so
Very
nice.
long.
That's so nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anthony, you're up next.
Okay, well, you kind of hit on my first question, so I'm going to tweak it a little bit. And you said that you watched some of the shows in preparation. The storyline that you were thrown into is very, very soapy. Did you watch any of the other soaps growing up? Grandma, Mom? Did you have an introduction, or did you walk in as a neophyte?
I walked in just kind of as a new. Yeah, I hadn't really watched any soaps. I know my grandma loves General Hospital, so she was really excited. My mom has become a fan again. She watched it when she was a little bit younger, and she started watching it again once I was on the show. And but my acting coach was on. She was on General Hospital for a little bit, and she was also on Days of Our Lives, I believe. Or oh crap, I can't remember the name. It was either Days of Our Lives or One Life to Live. I think it was One Life to Live, actually. It was One Life to Live, and so she kind of was like, okay, this is kind of the genre, this is what we're going to be working with, so she really prepared me for, all of that.
Nice. So, Mom and Grandma, who are they rooting for Willow to end up with? Josh, Chase, or Michael?
I don't know. They actually haven't told me. They're like, I haven't really talked to my grandma about it too much, but my mom loves both. She's like, honestly, I see potential in both. But she also she's met Josh, and she loves Josh, and she hasn't met Chad yet, but she just adores them both.
Aww. I've never met Josh, but I've met Chad, and I can only imagine Josh. It'd be very hard not to adore either one of them.
Yeah, that's the truth. They're both very extremely likable people.
So my last question for you is, like my host, Bestie, over there said, you were kind of thrown into a huge soapy storyline really, really quickly. You worked with some heavy hitters so far. What have you taken from them? What advice have they given you?
Oh, so much. I mean, this cast, I can't tell you how, these people are so amazing. They're so hardworking, very generous, very kind, which, I mean, not to say that I've been on other sets and it wasn't the same, but it's definitely just very, very family-oriented. So every time I work with somebody, especially when I first started out, I would just ask for advice because, I mean, they're so good, and I just wanted to know kind of what their tricks were. I mean, Nancy's given me a book that I've read. Same with Finola. I've read the book she said that I should read too. So they've given me books to read. Maurice has worked with me. Actually, he coached me on a scene It was the scene when I went into the safe house and like talked about my when Willow talked about her past and everything and kind of like broke down. So Maurice actually like approached me that day because there was a lot of dialogue. I was working with them for the first time, and he could tell I was like kind of intimidated because I look up to these people and I had a lot of things to say, and it was a really important scene. So he was like, "Hey, you know, I would love to work with you on this and give you some advice." And he really took his time with me, and it was really sweet. And he really helped me like go there. And he was just very supportive, made it a very safe space. Will DeVry, he's given me advice on numerous occasions. He's always told me to trust myself, which is a really nice thing to hear as an actor. And Chad gave me advice from my very first screen test. He was telling me where to look. He was telling me little things to say. So he's always been a big help. And gosh, I mean, I want to, like, everyone I've worked with has given me, like, a little piece of gold. Like, they're just very, very knowledgeable and helpful.
That's really nice to hear, because we as soap fans, you know, are constantly kind of hit over the head with how fast the production is, how much you guys do in one day.
Right.
So it's so nice to know that the cast is so behind each other, and they take a newbie under their wings and want to make them shine. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really incredible, honestly. I think they're just very aware of like where they were when they first started and how kind of overwhelming it is. And you know, you're learning as much as you're learning every day you work too. It's all a big learning experience. So they're just there to support you and, you know, make sure that you shine under the pressure and that you're able to feel good about your work, which is really, really nice.
Nice. David?
Oh, hi, Kaitlyn.
Hi.
Hi. I know what endears me to your character of Willow, but what qualities resonate that endear her to you?
Good question.
What qualities of hers, like, are kind of like mine?
Or qualities that endear her to you.
You.
Yeah, endear her to you.
That I look up to or admire?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I would say, well, Willow is a very strong individual, and she has been through so much stuff, especially like throughout her childhood, that, I mean, keeping your composure and trying to make a life for yourself and trying to protect people. She's a protector. She's, like I said, very strong. It's inspired me, like being Willow for at least 8 months now has inspired me to protect other women that are potentially in dangerous situations. It's inspired me to be stronger in my own life. And I mean, even my friends have been like, "You're different now," like not in a bad way, but you know, when you kind of live the life of someone like Willow, you kind of take on those qualities that I really admire in her.
Aww.
That's what I feel. I can tell you what I see. I see her as a very straight shooter, and she's very compassionate for others around her, and she's very forward and candid about herself. I mean, when up to the point where when the principal let her go, she wasn't quick to blame Nina altogether.
Right.
She left her as part of it.
Yeah, but she has this self-awareness of, you know, I could have played a part in this too. Not everybody's perfect. I know I wasn't perfect in that situation. That type of thing.
Yeah. So,
well, that's really nice
my next question.
Yeah.
Okay.
My next question for you is that have you known Josh before coming to GH, and what does he bring to your table to make your coupledom, so to speak, so special to you and your audience?
I did not know Josh before General Hospital. I met him on my second screen test, so I screen tested for the role twice. And I met him there, and I could tell right off the bat that he was super sweet. We found out, that we'd be working together. So immediately we were like, we should probably get to know each other since we're going to be working together all the time. And we found out that we had a ton in common. I have 3 brothers. He has 3 sisters. We have a very similar sense of humor. We just get along really well. So for us, it's more so been as we strengthen our friendship and our respect for one another. I think that kind of shows on screen because we really do genuinely care about each other. So it's been a journey of off screen creating this friendship and this support system for one another. And then once we're on this doing a scene, I think that sometimes that comes across maybe just how much we actually genuinely do care about one another.
Most
That
definitely.
comes across very clearly.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's good. Yeah,
I think otherwise we wouldn't. Otherwise, I don't think we could see you guys as a couple, and we wouldn't be rooting for you. So,
Right.
that makes it clear. So,
we can honestly, we didn't expect Chillo to be a thing because we just were having so much fun with it, and then we realized we're like, oh wow, people are actually responding to this. That's kind of awesome. I guess we just have to continue to, care for one another and work hard on our scenes. We work really hard on our scenes, and we'll see what happens.
When your couple gets a name, you know you're a soap star.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It is.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who came up with Chillo. I would love to know who's the very first person who came up with Chillo. I would love to know that.
We did. No, I'm kidding.
No, but it's a cute name, so we're going to go with that.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
cute. Cute.
Candace, you're up next.
Okay. Hi, Kaitlyn.
Hello.
Hey. So, okay, real quick. Toy Story 4 opens before your birthday a couple of days on June 21st. And Frozen, and the second Frozen opens November 22nd. So I thought, because I'm a teacher that teaches little kids, so I'm passing that on to you. Because, see, you're right up that alley with me, too. Disney movies. There
You're
you go.
a teacher?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh, it's amazing. Thank you for everything you do.
Well, thank you for portraying a teacher on the soap opera. It's about time teachers
Right?
doing the soap
That's
opera.
great. I'm so it's such an amazing role to play. Wow. Well, seriously, thank you for what you do. I know that your job is extremely rewarding, but it's, you're putting in a lot of time and work into it, and it's a very, very noble profession, and I commend you, seriously.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And on behalf of on behalf of the little kids that I teach, they thank you too. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. So some of our wonderful listeners might not know that besides you being an actress, you were nominated for a Writers Guild Award for the achievement in.
I have to stop you there because this has been happening to me. This is going to be a huge letdown. I am not a writer. I think there was a writer named Katelyn MacMullen, there must be, who wrote on Assassin's Creed, and they credited me. And I have been reaching out to IMDb.
It's a soap opera moment.
Yes, and I was like,
double
guys,
identity.
I think you credited me wrong for this, and my brothers would think I was way cooler if that was true because they're obsessed with the game. Yeah. But I've been trying to get the credit removed. I've talked to a few of the magazines about it because they always ask me. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you're a writer." I'm like, "I wish I was." So no,
well,
I'm not that cool. I'm
write,
sorry.
I mean, here's the thing. It happens with, on soap operas, right, where there's a double identity out there, right?
Yeah.
But now here's the thing. I'm going to switch it around now. If you could write, like, let's say you could write a book based on your life so far, okay?
Mhm.
What would the title be? And would it be a romantic book? Would it be a horror book? Would it be, like, a comedy, like a joke book? What would Kaitlyn write about? What would the title be?
Well, my friends and I do sometimes get together and write because we've always dreamed of making our own short film. And so the last time my friend and I were writing, we kind of gravitated towards a romantic comedy, and then we were working on a romantic comedy and a horror at the same time, and we were so excited about them. And then she's also an actress, and she got auditions literally a few months later while we were in the process of writing these things, and the synopsis of the plot summaries of the film she'd be auditioning for were the exact same as ours. And this keeps happening to us. We're like, what is going on? Every time we write something, somebody else is writing the exact same thing.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah,
she's like, what is going on? I don't know.
No, but use that as use that as an inspiration. If these ideas are great and someone else is doing them, my next idea is going to be the one that breaks through.
Yep. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, it shows that we're on the right path, because if they're actually making these films and they're legit and they're kind of similar to our ideas, then we're kind of working it right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to make it first.
Right. And see, I would actually watch a romantic horror film because I'm just that kind of person. I actually would watch it because it'd be something different. Because, instead of the whole, I love you, it could be, I love you, and he's a zombie. I don't know. By the way, Kaitlyn, you can use that. If it's a zombie.
How about a romantic horror soap spoof?
A what?
A romantic horror soap spoof. Not only is her one true love back
General
from the
Graveyard,
dead, but he's actually a vampire. He's now a vampire Walking Dead zombie.
Wow.
Yeah, and the title could be
really good ideas right now.
Yeah, don't trust me. We have plenty of them. So I would seriously keep a lookout, people, for a romantic horror film that Kaitlyn legitimately wrote based off of. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, keep your eye out.
There you go. We'll promote it. We'll plug it. There you go. All right. Well, the last question is, we all have them. Summer is also here, so this is the perfect time for it. What is your guilty pleasure?
What's my guilty pleasure for what?
For everything. What's your guilty pleasure?
I mean, when I have a day to myself and I feel like I'm just doing exactly what I want to do, I go to Trader Joe's and I get the same exact snacks when I have my treat yourself days, and I get chips and hummus and just a variety of food, and I lay it all out on my bed and I just watch movies all day long, and I refuse to talk to anybody. That's my
Are you a Lifetime girl or a Hallmark girl?
Or Netflix?
Netflix. Yeah.
There you go. See, you got to put it up. See, Anthony, you always have to do that. It's not just Lifetime or Hallmark. No, you got to add Netflix and Amazon. You got to put those.
I do watch Amazon. I watch Netflix. I got so used to, when I lived in an apartment on my own, I didn't have cable, so I just got really used to watching Netflix. So even though I have cable now, I just don't watch it.
Katelyn, that's me. That is so me because I used to have cable too, and I was just like, okay, I'm just like, okay, there's really nothing on that I really want to watch. So then one day, kid you not, I went to Target to get something, came out with a smart TV. Don't ask me. I had a blackout moment. I don't remember. But because it was so more convenient because, yeah, it happens, people. It happens. So it's kind of like, I agree. It's like Netflix, Saturday night, get your whole. That's just described my perfect day.
Oh yes.
Mhm. And I think I'm the only person in the world that never had hummus, so I have no clue what that tastes like.
See, you've never had hummus?
You've never had hummus?
Really?
Oh, Pam, we're gonna send you some. We have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, hummus is.
I'll send you some. The kids feed it to me all the time when we're having snacks. The kids literally, because that's what the parents will send is some hummus and some bread or crackers or something like that, or just regular by itself. And the little kids will actually give me some so I can taste, because I always say, well, let Miss Candace have some. You know, like, are you going to share with Miss Candace? And they literally take their little spoon and give it to me. So I have officially tasted hummus. So Pam, you don't know what you're missing.
I guess not.
And Kaitlyn, don't be surprised at fan events if you get a whole bunch of gourmet hummus jars and stuff in the coming months.
I would not be mad. I'm just gonna say that right now.
There you go.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have hummus sitting in front of me right now. Like, I was just eating hummus before I called you guys.
Willow fans, don't bring the teddy bears. She wants a jar of hummus.
Just bring hummus. No, wait a minute. Do you have the pita bread?
So wait a
minute. No, Kaitlyn, do you have?
Oh yeah.
Do you have the pita bread with it, or you just like, what are you eating it with?
There's so many options. You can do like the pita bread chips, or you can do like tortilla chips, or you can do carrots, cucumbers, celery.
Yep.
Mhm. There's so many
Kaitlyn,
options.
I'm gonna change your life. I'm going to change your life, Kaitlyn. Try it with New York bagel chips.
Ooh.
That sounds good. New York bagel chips?
Yep.
I feel like I've seen those at Sprouts, so I'm going to go get some.
They have them at Trader Joe's.
Mhm.
All right. This is happening.
Well, there you go.
See, now I'm going to go to Trader Joe's after this. I'm going straight over there, get trail mix and get some of that. Mhm. Yep. Now we become the Food Network. We've now become the Food Channel.
I know. Official sponsors of hummus.
There you go. See?
That's right.
Well, before we let you go, would you like to give a shout out to your fans and share your social media with them?
Oh, sure. My Instagram handle is, I actually just changed it, so I have to look at it. I should know this. It is Katelyn, Kapeelyn, McMullen, MacMullen. I don't have Twitter right now. I'm thinking about getting it. So for now, Instagram is all I really have. And thank you so much for listening, and I'm so excited to be a part of this show, and thank you so much for watching and giving your feedback. It's really amazing.
Aww.
Well, you definitely need to get Twitter, because I've seen on there, I can't even tell you how many times that they're wanting you to be on there. I've seen them ask that question to Josh to send it to you to tell you to get Twitter. So
I texted our social media guy, Jason, the other day, and I was like, I'm really thinking about getting a Twitter. And then I ended up not doing it, and the next time he saw me, he's like, so where's your Twitter? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do one of these
after
days.
tonight,
I haven't yet, but...
Yeah. After tonight, you really should go to Josh and Jason and ask him to help you set it up.
Tonight?
Well, tomorrow. You know, after you eat the hummus and watch a good movie on Netflix, or
yes.
on Amazon. Like, probably, you know what? Do it next week. Enjoy your week. Your birthday's coming up next month, correct? You have a birthday coming up next month.
Yeah.
See,
I totally forgot
gotta
about
get ready. Okay, you can't forget about your birthday, Kaitlyn. Come on now.
I forget everything nowadays. I'm like always studying, and my brain's at like capacity. So people will tell me things, and then they'll tell me the exact same thing like the next day, and they're like, "You don't remember?" And I'm like, "I'm so sorry. My brain isn't working."
Don't feel bad. It happens to the best of us. That's why after so many, especially with doing this show and also teaching and all that, I have finally come to get a daily planner, which is great.
Oh, that's
it's wonderful.
Smart.
But wait a minute, I sometimes forget to write in it and look in it. So, you know, take it even more.
Basically, that's exactly what happened to me. I'd be like, I'd get it, and then I'd just forget I ever got it.
Like, I'll pretend to write. I'll be like, okay, I'll write it down. And then when it's happening, I'm like, oh, shoot, I was supposed to do something. Oh, that's right. I put it in my planner. Oh, such a right. So, yeah. Right, we're gonna send you. We're gonna send via ABC a daily planner and some hummus for you.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
That would be so amazing.
Gotcha.
And then I will really consider making a Twitter.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That would be great. Sometime when you get a chance, when you think about it. But I know that you'd have a lot of happy fans because there's fans on Instagram, but I think there's more on Twitter, to tell you the truth.
I see.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well then, might be happening in the next couple days.
Okay. Like, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Kaitlyn.
Thank you for having me.
Very much a pleasure.
This was so fun.
Know that we love you very
you.
much and what you do.
Oh, thank you so much.
You enjoy that hummus.
I will.
And the Disney movies. Yeah. I know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A whole new world.
Oh, God.
Okay, Anthony.
Let it go. Let it go.
I'll be watching Aladdin, eating hummus, and making a Twitter at the same time.
And I'm telling you, I'm going to tweet Frank and I'm going to tell him for next year's Nurses Ball, it should be a Disney theme episode. And I can totally see it. I'm telling you, this is going to be great. Oh my gosh. I can see the kids doing, really that I can see it now. People doing Toy Story and I can see, who could do Frozen? Looks like Willow's going to be doing 2 numbers now.
Please, no. I can't sing. I'm like really debating like going and getting singing lessons just in case I ever have to sing ever for some reason. Really debating.
I mean, just feel it. Just, I always tell this even when I'm singing, the kids, songs at work. Like, I'm not the best singer, but I just be like, okay, pretend you're by yourself and just let it go. Like, pretend you're on Glee. Pretend. Yeah, just kind of own it. Like, you don't have to be, because I always say this, you're not in front of a record producer. You're not, this is your time to be yourself and to have fun with it. Because if you don't have fun with it, then what's the point?
Yeah, nobody else will have fun.
Right. So if you're not the best singer, well, who tells you that? If you believe that you're a good singer.
Like, I love acting, but I'm like absolutely terrified of singing. Like, it's always just been a fear of mine. But I'm like, I feel like if I had to do it, I would just totally do it and just like it'd probably be super fun.
Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do an experimental play on your off time. A musical. You'll love it.
Yeah.
You will absolutely love it.
That could be smart. I could like work on a musical or something on the side.
Kaitlyn, a romantic horror like film type musical. General Graveyard is coming. I see it. I see it now. Yep. See, this is why you need to get Twitter, for us to give you ideas like this and us corresponding. Yes, we got you.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for your ideas for Kaitlyn, and thank you, Kaitlyn, for joining us. We really had a lot of fun speaking with you, and we welcome you back anytime.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely night.
You too.
You too.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Hey, everyone. Thank you for listening to a special episode of TQ Radio. We're not going to do reviews tonight. We will be back on Thursday with another very, very special guest. And at that point, we will definitely be recapping and reviewing the week in soaps.
Yep. I don't think so.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, everybody. And once again, thank you to Kaitlyn for joining us tonight. And everybody stay safe out there, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.